My name's John Bruenning. I am a coach for the Sharks. I grew up in Sarasota swimming for the Sharks. I've gone through a couple different phases of my career as a Shark. I started as an athlete. My mom was an aquatics director for the Sarasota YMCA. I started just after my 8th birthday. My mom wanted very little for me to swim. She wanted to get away from the pool when she was done with work, and I just kept kind of being drawn back into it. I felt like I was a fish, and I was a pool rat. I wanted to hang out at the pool all the time, and so I started just after my 8th birthday, and I swam from until I graduated high school in 1994. I continued to represent the Sharks. When I was in college, I would come home for the summers and represent the Sharks at the national meets, and then my last 2 years in college, I stayed at college to continue to train. So I grew up at the pool, swam in the original Kensington Park pool, which I think Missy and Tripp probably went into great detail about how small and how cramped it was. I went off to swim in college, came back, and this is my second stint as a coach with the Sharks. I'm also a parent on the team. I have 2 kids, Hunter and Finley, who swim with the black group and the gold group with the Sharks. Yeah, I swam at the University of South Carolina. I swam there from 1994 to 1998. Graduated in 98. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I kind of got away from swimming for a while and kind of refound my love of swimming by getting back into master swimming, coaching part-time, and then eventually found my way back to Sarasota to continue my coaching career, and I wouldn't do anything any different. Oh boy. First of all, the Sharks are a community program, and regardless of where you go in Sarasota, even though Sarasota has grown tremendously in the last 20 years, it still is a community program. It is still a small community. Everywhere I go, people find out that I work for the Sharks and my kids swim for the Sharks, and they say, "Oh, I've heard of you guys. Like, tell me more about it." It's an important piece of Sarasota history, and being a Shark is something that I take great pride in. I try to instill that pride in the athletes I work with every day. The pride of knowing that you have a team behind you that is recognized nationally and internationally, someplace that you can come to the pool and feel safe, be a part of something that's bigger than yourself, and take pride in knowing that you're representing your community. And if you go off to swim in high school or swim in college, you're representing your school, and kind of just being a member of something that has a rich tradition and history, being a part of something that has affected hundreds and thousands of lives, and it's a really cool opportunity to be a part of this. So I've coached in college. I've coached club. This is my 3rd club that I've been associated with. I'm also the head coach at Riverview High School. We are the 5-time defending girls high school state champions for the state of Florida. And our boys have finished in the top 3 for the last 3 years. It's a rich tradition. Riverview is an extension of the Sarasota Sharks, and we're proud to be part of that community. FTT means that you are a part of something bigger than yourself, and this idea that everything you do has an influence on the team. You can either make this place better, or you can take away from this place. And being a part of something that has such a tradition as the Sharks do, we have a responsibility to represent the community of Sarasota. We have a responsibility to represent all of the Sharks that came before us. We have a responsibility to take care of this facility. And FTT really means that you're doing everything you possibly can to make the team better, to make your teammates better, to make yourself better, and to represent the community of Sarasota to the best of your ability. And being a part of that is a lot of responsibility, but it's also a great honor. And with responsibility comes pressure, and pressure builds diamonds. And that ability to take on the pressure of being a part of something that so many people have come before to make great is it's a really cool thing. It's a really cool opportunity. You're stepping in the footsteps of giants that have come through this program before. And I like to say that when you leave this program, that you're leaving it better than when you found it, and you are hopefully going on to start your own career and start your own family, and hopefully bring your own kids back here one day to swim. And that's the legacy that I hope everybody leaves. A lot of life lessons come from the sport of swimming, the least of which is the ability to listen to your body, to understand your body, to understand discipline, to do the hard thing when the hard thing is required, even though you may not want to. As a coach, I always tell the kids, that when your alarm goes off in the morning and you don't want to get out of bed, the best thing you can do for yourself is to put your feet on the floor and stand up. And there's a lot of situations in life where you don't want to do what you need to do, and having the ability to work through that mentally and emotionally and do things that you don't want to do make you stronger. And so the sport of swimming, the Sharks have taught me a lot of that. I'll just give you an example. I woke up this morning and I didn't feel very good, and I didn't want to go to the gym, but I forced myself to go to the gym because I know that that's important for my longevity, for my life, for me to be a good role model to my kids, to live a healthy lifestyle. And those are the life lessons that the Sharks and the sport of swimming can teach you. So the Giving Challenge is something that we do every 2 years. It is a Sarasota program that is linked to a charitable trust that allows nonprofit organizations to raise money and raise awareness for their organization. And the Giving Challenge has traditionally been the culmination of our fundraising for the year. It is it's important because it gives everyone an opportunity to get involved. It is less about can you go out and raise thousands of dollars, but more can everybody participate just a little bit, whatever they're able to do, and then that amount up to $100 is matched by a charitable organization. We have this amazing responsibility. We've touched on that several times already, to be good stewards of Sarasota, to take this magnificent facility and own it and run it and manage it every single day. There's a lot of finances that go into managing it. We also have an extension of this facility that we're building. We have a new pool. We're expanding our locker rooms for our athletes. We're making this a state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind facility in the state of Florida and in the United States. And part of that responsibility is that we have to raise the money to finish the construction project. And when it's all said and done, this project will be a flagship for Sarasota and a flagship for the state of Florida for people to come visit. And it's an important endeavor, and we're just hoping that everybody gets involved and helps support us to bring people to Sarasota and bring people to Florida and continue the tradition of what the Sarasota Sharks mean.